Hello. I'm surrounded by trash and I'm reporting in for maybe 20 minutes. It's part of the beginning because of work. A little audio sampling of the types of trash will be following shortly. Yes. I think you cursed me, Rector. I think you might have cursed me because the restaurant, Christmas Day was the loudest. The loudest, no, not loudest, the busiest day of the year. And everyone says it's always the busiest day, and that it was rough. We set up a lot of extra tables outside, and we usually have table numbers that are assigned, consistently to all the tables, but because they were pop-up tables, there would just be random names for it, like table next to tent, and there is no tent, so outside, so it didn't make any sense. Or just each table, or the servers would just come up with random names, and then we have to guess which one. And so I took food to the wrong table a few times, and there were so many people. So many people and a lot of kids, so I had to do a lot of sweeping and a lot of running around, and it was a lot. And they hired a dancer too, that was performing that. I'm sad you couldn't hear the musical stylings of my garbage. They're gonna be very disappointed, but it's okay. They're tired like me. I think they're sleeping, so it's okay. I'm so tired, and today was almost as busy too. So I never stop. I never breathe, No, they've had their chance at fame and they blew it. They should have woken up if it was important to them. This is what happens. This is the punishment. What was I saying? Restaurant. Yeah. I was on call Friday. And I was called indeed, and I thought I had a pretty good chance maybe of not being called in, even though it was really busy the day before, because I'm not called in 80% of the time. So I just thought I'll stay awake and I'm sure I won't get called in, and I'll just sleep, and then I got the message I had to go, so I slept for 15 minutes in total. But luckily my mom drove me because I didn't sleep, so I didn't have to bike there. It was super sunny and hot. I had to set up outside, and if you just stand in place for no exaggeration, 2 or 3 seconds, you can feel your back burning, even with clothes on. That's how hot it is. So you gotta keep moving. And yeah. So I tried to be fast, but it was just so bright, so sunny and so hot. And just because I was carrying so many plates and stuff, my clothes are kind of stained. I had to go through lots of used plates, but I don't. Oh, you said hello, and then I didn't say hello. Hello. Hi. But I don't have the energy to do the wash. 70? Oh, 70. That's really hot. Okay. And I don't have the energy to do the wash, so I guess I'll just use OxyClean or something. I don't have the mental capacity. I broke 1 wine glass. Oh, okay. It can be in the club then. If it's 70 Celsius, okay. Entry is permitted. Inside, the sun must be baking my brain cells. How could I have thought you'd be using Fahrenheit? Of course you would use a superior international metric. Very stupid of me. This is the effect of long-term heat exposure. Do be careful out there. And all of these things. Yes. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I broke one wine glass, but I didn't hit it on anything. I really lightly tapped it when I was putting it in the thing and the handle came off. So either I'm super strength, Godzilla, King Kong, hybrid stuffed in this body, or it's a fragile glass. I don't know, it's a toss-up. But a lot of people were breaking stuff today. This is the most breaks in one day, so I was kind of part of the club. Because it was just so busy. So busy. Someone broke a really big ceramic plate. Someone broke a thicker glass. Inside where we store the glasses, so there were glass shards there. Someone... Oh, yeah, dropped one right on the floor right as they were leaving with food on it. So all of us were dropping stuff. I think for 15 minutes of sleep and no coffee or anything, I think I held up okay. I think so. One guy tipped me $20. I don't know why, because I was barely at his table. I just dropped off a few things for like 10 seconds and he gave me $20. I don't know. But thank you. That's the second time I've been tipped. Thanks. When you gave it to me, I don't even know that I said thank you because I was just surprised. I do that a lot. Is it enough charts? What do you mean half a number? At least 75%. And maybe you're taking into account the holiday extra expense, you're right. And I'm not thinking far enough. But sometimes when something happens, I'm just surprised and then I say nothing. Or when people say thank you, I usually say nothing. But it's not because I don't want to say you're welcome. It doesn't occur to me. I just think in my head, It's just a meaning you're welcome, but it's not verbal. And but I went back because he stayed long after hours. We were still cleaning up because he knew the owner, and I thanked him then, but he brushed it off. So I think he's one of those people who doesn't really like to be thanked, which I can understand. So I don't think it bothered him. He was kind of seemed kind of worried about me biking home alone at that time, but I just said I didn't want to live in fear. And I made it, but I was quite paranoid on the ride back. I think because of him being concerned when I left, and then also there was this car following really slowly, and I think this was a stupid choice, but there was another car coming too. So my plan was just to stop, and then I thought chances are it will just pass me, and then I won't have to worry about it being right behind me, right? And my fears will be subverted. But instead it stopped right behind me, and I was quite worried for a second, like, oh no, I kind of doomed myself because now I'm slower, and I have to pick up speed. So somehow push myself off, maybe I can be fast again. But no, it was just their house. But then I started, hi Sam. And I started seeing things in shadows and pillars. Like all of the pillars became silhouettes of big figures, and the trash was like this gremlin. And one that was kind of what's the word? Well defined. I saw like a scarecrow child hanging in a tree by the neck. But it was only for a flash, you know? But I made it. That's okay. I made it. I made it today. And there's a lot of, like when you get all the green lights on the drive, there were bikers around the busier streets tonight, which is kind of unusual, so I got the crosswalk immediately. I didn't have to wait. And I still look down low when cars pass and everything. I think one of the reasons why it really bothered me, to really hit the other time, is because it's just confirming that I'm being seen in not such a good way. So it is really humiliating for me just as is, but I'm almost done. The 31st or the 30th will be my last day, and I don't have a day off until my last day. So that's okay though. And yeah, so close, right? I returned the monitor too. Thank you. It was really, really easy. It only took like 4 minutes. Not even, I think, once I got to the counter. So that's done, and I'm gonna buy a new one when I move, so I don't have to transfer it. And yeah. Other things. Oh, and I bought renter's insurance. I customized the plan a little to make it worth less. The default one. Oh yeah. He also moved to another country. Well, moved is a way to put it gently. He was exported. You might think I'm saying the wrong word, but no. He's a product now. That's what happens. And you teach people. Have to be very, very careful. But I think he'll get used to his life. Yeah, like one of those robot cleaners. Except he doesn't have to operate through a screen, you know? He's just there. I guess that's just a maid, huh? Well... oh, then Santa's gonna have subprime monitors. Or well, the kids are going to. Maybe this is Santa's plan to get them active again. Out and active. But I made customizable. Yeah. Like the dog costumes we saw. I do feel bad for the dogs. Oh, and then I made a customizable pen. The default one is like $18.65 a month, but then with changing some of the stuff and just making it yourself and buying an annual plan versus monthly, I got it down quite a bit. And I don't have to worry about monthly payments, although it did say it would auto-renew, and I don't know how that works for 14 monthlies. Because if it auto-renews after 12 months for another year, it doesn't really work, but I'm sure Future May can deal with that. I'm not worrying about that right now. Future May's problem, not my problem. And let's see. What was I saying? Stuff. Oh. Oh, and in the insurance thing, they have I learned about what's it called? Not direct deposit. Differential dividend. you pay. What is the thing called that you pay out of pocket? The Minnesota. I don't even know if it starts with a D, but like if you get in an accident and you have a deputy that is that you get in an accident, you have to get coverage. You pay like let's say $500 up front, and then your insurance will take over and pay the rest. I forgot what that's called. And if you have a smaller one, like a smaller amount that you have to pay up front, then your premium goes up. Deductible. That's it, deductible. and if you have a smaller one, you have a higher premium, it's a higher monthly cost. So you have a lower one, it's opposite. Lower one, higher monthly cost, and a higher one, meaning you'd pay more if an accident happened, lower monthly cost. But the difference between the $100 deductible and the $250 deductible was $9 for a whole year, was how I worked out the plan, so I just opted for that. It was really simple to make too. They gave you quite limited options, which worked well, and I just ended up going through my the one that my apartment complex works with, because it's quite cheap from what I found online. It's at least reasonable, which is what I expected. Plus the customized plan, and send them confirmation immediately, or automatically, and immediately. So it makes things easier too, and it is a good deal. Yeah, so if I do burn down the place, then I didn't just get liability, got renter's insurance. You can just get liability. I was looking into the difference. The main difference is that renter's insurance also covers your belongings, but liability is just if you damage your homeowner, what is it called? The person who rents you the stuff. Property master. Landlord's property, or if a guest gets injured and it's your fault. But then renter's insurance also covers your stuff, and I think some extra things too. And there wasn't that much of a difference between them, so I opted for that fuller coverage too. But this is how they get you, because you don't end up using it. But still, it's good to have. It's good to have as insurance and assurance in your mind. I'm sure that when time comes for a payout, they'll fight you tooth and nail to not pay you for your bookshelf or your CD player or whatever. And that's okay. The point is that it exists in fantasy, this payout. And that's what matters, because peace of mind is most likely all you're getting out of these plans in the first place, so it's okay. Let's see. Oh, I stole another thing from a plate. It's called, I don't know what the accent goes, like melamacarona. The point is, it's a cookie. It's like a cinnamon cookie, and I have had it before. I didn't know what it was called. Macarona, I think. Yeah, something like that. And it had nuts on top, and it had chocolate inside. Not like a fudge kind of thing, just like a hard piece of chocolate. It was really good. I left it in my bag overnight by accident, but I still ate it. Doesn't matter. It's not 95 degrees in the house, so it's okay. Edible still. And today got a lot of free food as well, because someone had a birthday and my boss made chocolate cake, and they were gonna throw it away because it's been in the fridge for a bit. And someone bought an Uber order and they never came, so I got a salad, and someone gave me fries. got a lot of food from the store today. The restaurant today. And that was nice, because I usually don't get that much. And there, some of the long-time employees will always order at the beginning of the shift some kind of meal, but I don't, because you're not really supposed to, and I'm not a long-time family-like employee. Those ones have been working there since the restaurant opened, pretty much. I don't wanna push it. And also, like I said, eat mode and work mode are pretty separate things. Especially here, because we have to run around so much. My feet. And my boss noticed that my shoe is broken. Well, both my shoes are broken, and I've been using scotch tape in her little office to tape it up before the shift starts. And then it usually lasts right until the end of the night, so I could just use some super glue. I could, and then I wouldn't have to be taping my shoe every day, but I only have Saturday and Monday left. Monday is only if she schedules me for Monday too. I assume she will, because that's my last day, and I always work Mondays pretty much. So I don't want to waste the super glue on it, which is silly, I know, because I'm wasting tape. But I'm gonna throw the shoes away right after I'm done with this job, because I have to wear black shoes, and I don't have other black shoes. But the soles are coming off pretty much completely. So I did super glue one of them, and it didn't stay. But it kind of so much I can't put the door stopper up because it keeps going in between the sole and the bottom, the part, the sock part of the shoe, and the rubber bottom rubber. You know what I mean? So it just goes between them instead of being able to put it down or up. Hi, Pippi. Good postman. Oh yeah, and Christmas. Christmas was a bit ago. I'm looking forward to not hearing Christmas music at the store when I go on Sunday. Yeah, I bet the decorations are probably even down. Even we were cleaning up even on Christmas Eve already because, well, we're closing. We don't buy Christmas presents maybe on the 26th because we're not open on Christmas. So we were already taking stuff down, so maybe I can hear the bunny song. I have Sunday, Tuesday, and maybe Wednesday to hear the bunny song. We'll see if it happens. But at my restaurant, they started playing Christmas music just one day. It was on Christmas for like 2 hours, and then I guess the owners got tired of it. I went back to Greek music, and then today it was that and Frank Sinatra and a lot of like 60s, 70s swoony artists, and that was much, much better. Thank you. I'm glad that my bosses don't like it either. Thank you. You are my shooting star. Anyways, what else occurred? Oh, I didn't set it on Christmas. I had to set up stuff in the front, right? So we have these side doors that I just keep open to bring all the stuff out, and then I close them so that we don't waste AC. But I was trying so hard to push it open, and I just couldn't. I couldn't that day, and I saw a padlock. I walked away, but I looked back and I saw a padlock on the outside. So I told my boss, like, the door was padlocked, and, does she have the key or the code? And she walked over, and she opened the door. Without a code or a key, she just pushed on it. What is our strength difference? Because I feel like I'm pretty. I can hold 10 glasses at a time. It was so embarrassing though, because before that I was doing that push run thing. You know that Charlie Brown. What is it? I don't remember who does in Charlie Brown. Is it his sister that holds his head out? Except instead of that, it's me pushing against the door and moving forward, but not moving forward. I don't know, but that must be it. That's also how to get to the next tier of server. And that was quite embarrassing though. She said she got worried too that the door was locked. Turns out that padlock is just an extra key. In case of emergency, that doesn't actually close the doors together. I never really noticed it. It's okay. It was at least a little bit funny to me. And what else? I think okay, so I only have to work for about, I think I have 5 more days. And then I'll probably be out of work for a little bit. Because, well, here I'm gonna be packing. And then when I move out, it'll be at least a week to be acquainted. And then I'll probably apply a bit during that period too. But then interviews, and I don't know how long it will take. And, so it'll probably be at least a month as my guess. Which is fine, I can do that. But I shouldn't put else too much once I get there. Right now I don't see that there's much of a point. Because I can't go to interviews or anything. Or get like special localized results. So, yeah. That's what I think. Seems kind of nervous about it. And it might also just be us after all, because my brother just left to go somewhere in the world far away. He's always traveling. Somewhere in the world far away, and I don't think I'll see him before I leave. And he was supposed to get back on the day that I leave, but it might be kind of stressful for him to go with us, because if the plane gets in late and So I don't think he'll go with us. So I don't think I'll see him again for a long time, which is fine. Doesn't really bother me. I just realized that we don't see each other that much, even though we live together, because we have opposite schedules and my brother goes out a lot. Will it be a nice surprise? Maybe. It's just we don't have any room really, because we rented a truck but there's no back seat, so we're gonna be a little sandwich in there. Plus, my brother won't really help that much. He likes to lounge, instead of do housework. I have a feeling he'll just go and look around. No, I mean he'll help carry some things probably, but then he'll just station himself on the couch with his phone. And my couch is gone. But we would have brought an air mattress. The thing is, he wouldn't take the air mattress at first because it wouldn't be blown up already, and he wouldn't want to blow it up. So I have to do that first. So maybe it's for the best. But the bed I ordered, you can't cancel it. I tried to cancel this in 24 hours later. My mom suggested it wasn't the best, but you couldn't cancel it, which is okay. The base weighs approximately 115 to 150, pounds. It's really, really heavy and really big. So returning it is not really feasible. But maybe I can exchange the mattress. I asked the customer support, but if not, then I don't really care anyway. It's okay. But it's, I will know. I will know soon if it's possible. But at least I have the base down, and also those smaller trucks, they don't have ramps, so we were gonna build one with not plywood, but just bigger trucks. So I had to like shutter wood, and we were gonna layer them together, and then we would be able to use a dolly of some kind to push it up. Because I don't want to pay a mover just to get the stuff on the truck. But I think that's silly because the lowest price is like $125, but we only need help with like 2 items. I'm not paying $125 for that. I'll just sprain my back. Not happening. So we're just gonna build a ramp, and then that should work fine. And let's see. Yeah, because we only need help with the base of the bed and maybe the couch, but maybe not even that. Because if you take all the cushions off, it's not that heavy. And we put the cushions in the cat's room, and the cat ripped it up a little, but it was on the part that you can't see, so it's okay. It's on the side of the cushion, but I really should move them. I just don't have the energy or the will or the desire currently. My desire to sit here slumped over mumbling outweighs my desire to have non-ripped up cushions. You're so considerate. I know. And it's a way of helping with the move. I definitely listening to all the people that I work with at the restaurant. I saw. I'm not used to it. They're very like physical people. I'm not used to it anymore, but my family is that way kind of with each other, but I'm more of a reserved person, so I don't really like hug often or anything. But they'll just come up and randomly like bear hug me or ruffle my hair or like grab my waist or something, and I don't know. I don't really mind it because they all do it with each other. They're just very like physical, and I'm used to it from when I was younger, But yeah, the chef guy ruffled my hair. He said he would miss me, but he's cool. He had what was that thing? Let me see. What is that thing? There's like this gesture that you do that I thought was really cool, and I wanted to try to do it at one point, and he just did it naturally when I thanked him for something, and I thought it was cool, and I don't remember what the gesture was. I'll think of it. I don't know if it was like a single finger, like do you know what I'm you can't see me because no 3D model. How do I describe? Oh, maybe like the small salute? I just thought it looked cool. Whatever it was. But and he was climbing like a monkey in the storeroom. Today. Kind of funny. Oh yeah, the birthday. And I had to kind of like scream just for people to. Yeah, that kind of wave. Yeah, I want to be able to do that, but I'm just very. I don't know. I'm not really the smooth kind, I think. And I had to just shout for them to be able to hear me, but it was okay. It was fine. So loud in there. And they're having a dancer again today. On Saturday. And I think I might have already said that, but she's dancing between tables, so sometimes I just have to wait for a little routine to be over so I can put glasses down or pick up. But it's like a little obstacle. A little challenge in your work day. Very good. Yeah. And there are other things. I'm sure there are other things, but I don't write things down anymore. Because then I forget to reference them, so I don't see the point anymore. Someone bought ginger ale. I don't know who, and my mom doesn't know who, so an unspecified entity bought ginger ale, and I haven't had ginger ale for a really long time, and it's good and it's sugary, and I probably shouldn't have half drunk. The past participle of drink is half drunk. How many times must I look this up to not say half drunken? For my brain not to go to it immediately. Or half drink. Okay. Maybe that is right. No, it's half drunk? Yeah, I think so. And, they did do a shot, like a Christmas shot. I think it was among the servers, though. I don't know what they were drinking, but something that made them go, wow! So whatever kind of alcohol that narrows it down to, you can take your guesses. I don't know. Forgive me, my impression isn't aided by the alcohol. I'm at a keen disadvantage. They were doing, what is it called when you use something in acting? Opposite of improv. What kind of method acting? It was method acting. For me, I think it was just small shots, so probably not too for me, unless they missed. They were so drunk they missed their mouse, but probably not. And there's something else I was thinking, and now it's gone. Now it went away. I don't know where it went, but somewhere far away. Well, maybe I'll think of it, but I probably won't. And anything else? Now's your chance. Any other small detail? Because I do have to go. Small detail. Oh, I went through a decent amount of tabs in the last hour. And when I say decent amount, I mean I cleared out like 7 YouTube videos out of my over 3,000 bookmarks in total, and a couple definitions. So we're really moving. We're really moving now. We're doing a great job. So close to the finish line, I can see it. I can't. This is the petrichor after the rainstorm. I say that because that's one of the definitions I marked up. So, and Google Voice tried to trick me into saying petrichor. It wanted me to sound stupid, but everyone says petricorn. I confirmed it. It might be an alternate definition, non-definition pronunciation, but why won't you give the most common one? Oh, you haven't? Let me see if I still remember the definition exactly. The smell of rain that frequently accompanies the first rainfall after a long period of dry, hot weather. Let's see, I might be close to it. I don't have a picture memory, you know what I mean? Photographic memory, but then again, no one really does. From what I understand, it's unsubstantiated, falsified, hyperbolized, exaggerated, make-believe. Give me a thesaurus, and I will give you a book full of synonyms. Okay, that's all I have to say today. I know I should be listening to it all the time, huh? Once I'm done with this work, we can actually finish I do want to finish before we leave, ideally. Because I want you kinda do have to remember what's going on. For the cane game, all you have to remember is how to throw a rock or a spear. Which I don't think I've even gotten down yet, so there's nothing to remember really. It's just more trial and error to explore. And I think I'm stuck somewhere in there anyway. I don't know how to get past that guy who's like circling, swinging his arms. So I'm sort of stuck anyway. So we'll just leave it. Leave it for when we move. Oh, I don't know if I told you, but I know. I think I told Racta like 3 times, but I bought I Smarter this grade and I really want to play it. It just seems so fun. I think you could play with your community. Maybe. I know that there's a Family Feud one that you can play with community, but I didn't play that one. But I just think it would be so much fun, like learning little facts here and there. And well, I don't have rage to give you, but I do have disappointment. Hopefully that will suffice. Let's see. Okay, I think that's about everything. As you can see, I have not beat the stuffiness yet, but I was able to sleep. I think breathing through my nose one night. Because when I woke up, my mouth didn't taste bad. And I could breathe through my nose, so it is getting a little bit better. What did I say? My word is my bond, and my bond is unbreakable. Minus the shower scene. That was purely experimental. I took I took a 10-minute shower the other day. I know. For your applause. A short stream. 10 minutes of sleep. Oh, you mean now I might run out of things to say, or do you mean in the future? There are always things to say. I can just... You listen to my gibberish, wouldn't you? I don't have to be understandable. Right now? Oh, okay. That's fair enough because I don't really remember that much. But this is also why it would be good to mix more gameplay stuff with talking stuff. It would just be better balance for someone who's not really living on the edge, you know? No, I won't subject you to this. I won't. I sleep. I'm really sleepy now. Thank you. Bye. Bye bye.